Alright, guys, this is Gavin Robinson from Barbados, Platinum Leader in iMarketslive, founder of the Wake Up Paid Empire and the Takeover Movement. And I'm really excited today to share with you all how to use your Harmonic Scanner. This is beginner basic stuff here. And guys, the Harmonic Scanner is a very powerful tool, really great for, getting demo trades, especially if you know got started and just for trading overall. If you know it went live can definitely utilize this to make some money while you're actually learning how to trade. So the IML Harmonic Scanner, how do you access it? You can access the web scanner by simply going to the URL as you can see here, imlharmonicscanner.com, or you can actually get it from your back office. Well, depending on the time you see this video, I think our back office is actually scheduled for update. But yeah, you can click on there and actually get it. Personally, I always go to the URL, and what you would do is enter your username that you would have obviously enrolled with iMarketslive with, username and password. Yeah, there we go. So Harmonic Scanner simply utilizes harmonics, which is simply patterns, guys. All about patterns. So like this is the butterfly pattern. There's the bat pattern, sharp pattern, garter pattern. So it scans the market around the clock. You have persons that a lot of people who would log into this before they go to work to get some trades and make some money during the day. The thing about the harmonic scanner is that I don't want to say it's 100% accurate, but it's in the 90s, man. So like, let me break down for you guys exactly what you would look for when you first log in. So to your left, that's where you first want to look, to your left, and you would see the brokers. So there's like Hot Forex, XM, JFX. You highlight a broker. It doesn't really matter, in my opinion, what broker you select. So let's go here with Forex, and then you have scan for M15, which is the time frame for your chart. Oh my, it logged out. Okay, let's go. Let's go back in. Right, there you go. So let's go. That was Hot Forex. Let's choose another broker. Hot Forex didn't give us any luck. But yeah, so M15 stands for the time frame. These, the red and blue, sticks here on the chart. If you're new to trading, these are the candles. All of this stuff is taught in the academy. Each of them takes 15 minutes to form. That's what M15 means. If it was scanned, as you can see here, H1 is the 1 hour chart, 4 hour chart, daily chart. Each candle will take that time frame to change, right, or to close. Now, as you can see as well, the currency pairs here, as well as the type of patterns. We got the Euro GBP, and then we have the BAT pattern. So let's click on Euro GBP, right? Wow, look at this trade, all the way up, smash all three take profits. So yeah, so you're probably wondering, how do I know what's a buy and how do I know what's a sell? So for buys, guys, if you look to your right here, you see TP, TP1, 2, and 3. TP1, 2, and 3. TP basically stands for take profit. And if you take profit, it automatically closes out the trade once it hits there. It secures your profits, right? So you don't have to be staring at your phone all day. Once you have a take profit set, and the trade hits this price point, boom, you make your money. Because in trading, if you're new to trading and watching this video, you make money from where you enter the market to where you exit the market, right? And also, this is your stop loss, which will be your safety net if for some reason the trade goes in the opposite direction, right? It prevents you from losing all your money. So as you can see, like I said before, the harmonic scan is very accurate. So TP1, if you had entered down here and had take profit 1 set with the made money, take profit 2 set. Personally, I like to take 1 or 2, usually a lot of 1. But so you can consider take profit 1 low risk, take profit 2 medium risk, and take profit 3 high risk, right? Take profit 1 is almost like a surety. I don't want to say 100%, but yeah, majority of the times take profit 1 is a smash. As you can see here, this one smashed right through for all 3. But yeah, so how do you identify buys? The take profit must be above the D. right? So the D is here, and you look for your take profit. If it's above the D, it's a buy. If it's below the D, it's a sell. Right? I repeat that one more time. If it's above the D, it's a buy. If it's below the D, it's a sell. And another way we actually look at it here in our team is M's and W's, guys. If you look at this yellow shaded area, which is the same pattern, it looks like a big M, right? If you look from the X to the A to the B to the C to the D, it's a big M. So we usually say M's are buys and W's are sells. I'll actually look for a sell a bit shortly, all right? Pretty soon. But yeah, so make note of that. Once your take profit is above the D, it's a buy. Once it's below, it's a sell. Now, when do you enter the actual trade? Now that's very important because yes, the harmonic scanner actually tells you, as you can see here, when the market is open, it tells you all your price points to enter on your MetaTrader 4. So you actually take this information here and input it on your MetaTrader 4 on your phone or maybe your laptop if you're using it or tablet. But yeah, so you take this information here, enter your take profit. Red is your stop loss, and but before you just randomly market execute and jump into a trade, you want to look for some confirmations, and that's for trading overall. You want some confirmations before you actually, jump into a trade. So like for me, I always go to the D, right? You wanna go to the D and basically wait to see if the candle that is going in the direction that we want. So since this is a buy, you want to wait for the first candle after the D to be going in the very same direction, that we want. All right, that's a confirmation. And obviously, as you can see, this went straight up. That would be good to get in. Another thing I like to look for, if you take your cursor, right, and actually put it in line with the D, you're going to look to your bottom here. This is what we call the RSI graph, this line chart. RSI stands for Relative Strength Index. All this information is in the IML Academy as well, technical analysis. But you want to make sure your RSI is at 30 or below. This is a confirmation indicator. It's an indicator here. And we usually say 30 and below means oversold. Right, so like I said, if you put your cursor in line with the D and you look to your left at the RSI, you see 30, which is great. That's a great indication that it was oversold and will reverse into a buy, which is what we want. So that's a confirmation that I would enter a trade. All right. So the thing about the RSI is we say 30 and below is oversold, and 70 and above is actually overbought, meaning that it is a strong buy and it should reverse and go into sell. Actually, let me type this up for you guys so you can follow. You can always rewatch this video if everything isn't clicking right away. That's totally fine. So how do we identify a buy? Let's go with the M for buy, W sell, right? And outside of that, also for buy, TP above D, take profit above the D, and for sell, TP below D, right? So the next thing is confirmations. So for your confirmations, remember guys, this is basic beginner stuff, man. This is simple. This is why a lot of persons, regardless of age, are earning all across the world with iMarketslive. You can log in and use this software. It works. It works. Confirmation. You want the first candle to be going in direction we want. And then RSI at 30 below, which is what we call oversold, right? or an RSI at 70 above and above, that's what we call overbought, right? So yeah, these are the simple confirmations. And then yeah, you can go ahead and enter the trade. Let me just click on OK here. You guys make some note of that. All right. So yeah, guys. Let me see something else I want to show you. Oh yes, how to calculate. So let's say you want to calculate. Okay, so how many pips am I really gonna make on, on this trade? So let's use this trade for example. And they said, you know what? I'm going to enter one position right up to take profit 2. So that's it. Okay, you have your entry point set. Maybe you put a buy stop, which is a pending order. You will see that on your Metatrader 4. Pending orders basically mean you are not entering the market immediately. You are waiting until price hits that particular area. So sometimes you can do that. Like I said before, if you want to wait first for the candle to be going in the direction we want, another way to actually enter the trade as a confirmation it will be a buy is to put a buy stop, meaning that as soon as the price gets to this area where your buy stop price is set, it continues to go, immediately activates and go in the direction that we want. So for example, as I was saying, to calculate the pips, what you want to do is click on this measure shift tool here, right? Click on this measure shift tool, and let's say okay, you had the buy stop enter here, and you drag this all the way up to take profit 2. All right, and guys, that is about 6 pips. And the reason why this is only 6 pips is because this is the 15-minute chart. Remember, 15-minute chart, quicker entries, so you can just in and out of the market. But the thing about it is that, let's say, for example, let me use a nice round figure. Let's say that was actually 10 pips, right? Let me show you guys something. If that was 10 pips, what I normally do is, like I said, take profit 1 is almost a surety. But what I would normally do is, okay, let's say it was 10 pips, right? 10 pips, which would basically mean if you traded at 0.01, right? It says 10 cents per pip. That is $1. You would have made $1, right? Would have made $1 if you traded at 0.01, which is $1 per pip. You would have made $10, right? And if you trade at a standard lot, which you definitely don't want to be trading at unless you have a certain amount of money. Don't over leverage your account, guys. You don't want to try to get rich quick. This is $10 per pip, basically meaning you would have made what, $100, right? And imagine guys, you simply entering multiple positions. So instead of 10 pips, right? Let's say the take profit 1 was actually 10 pips. Guess what? If you entered this trade twice, that would have been 20 pips, and obviously doubling your money. That's the thing about trading. You don't need a whole bunch of trades. So like if take profit 1, as we already know, is almost a surety, you can actually set 2 positions, 3 positions with proper risk management, utilizing the correct lot size. And every single day you say, okay, I want to catch 20 pips and climb out the market, because you don't ever want to be greedy, guys, just staying around the market trying to get everything you want. It's 24 hours a day the market is open, and yeah. So I hope this information really resonates and help with you guys, found some value. With this harmonic scan tool, you can use it in combination with your own personal analysis. When you start to trading naked meaning using the raw charts, you can actually come back to this and then simply use this as a extra confirmation too, right? But this is a really great tool to utilize to start making money which is why so many persons are loving iMarketslive, because they get to make money while they're learning Forex. All right. So remember, M's are buys, W's are sell. Look at your confirmations, the first candle going in the direction that you want. Check the RSI, make sure the crosshair line up, and it's 30 or below, 70 or above. And yeah, you know what I mean? Exercise proper risk management, and you are on your way. Oh yeah, one more thing before I go. News, the economic news, you must take this into consideration sometimes, because these things do affect the market. Forexfactory.com. If you know that you're going to be trading any of these pairs listed here, and you see a red folder because it's yellow, low impact, orange, medium impact, red is high impact. High impact means it's going to be extreme volatility. You know, there's a big spike in the market. So as you can see, the time 10:30 a.m. to tell you when the news is coming out. You want to be out the market if you're trading any U.S. pairs, right? So get in the habit of utilizing checking forexfactory.com, especially if you have a small account. One of these big spikes could just blow your account, or just basically, you know, make you help hit stop loss. All right. So yeah, outside of that, guys, that is pretty much it. You know, some beginner information on how to utilize the IML Harmonic Scanner. I hope you found it viable. Um, and yeah, feel free to reach out to me, connect with me. My information is below. You know, you can reach me at any of these social media platforms that are listed. And look forward to seeing you guys at one of the conferences, man. Feel free to reach out as well if you are not involved with the company, or maybe someone shared this video with you on our team. And hey, get back to them, telling you want to get started, because this is definitely, you know, revolutionary software, and this whole entire movement, man. So thank you guys so much again for watching. Subscribe to my channel and stay tuned to the next training video. Be great.